In a shift, Amazon said Monday it will take a team-centric approach to its return-to-work policy. Andy Jassy, the company's CEO, announced that Amazon will let individual teams decide how many days per week corporate employees would be expected to work in the office. It's a departure from a previous policy which required employees to return to office from at least 3 days a week starting in January. Amazon, one of the largest private employers in the United States, will also require its employees to be close enough to their team to be able to make it to in-person meetings with a day's notice. Exceptions will be made during a period when employees will be allowed to work for up to 4 weeks per year fully remotely from any location within the country of employment. Amazon has taken a flexible approach to reopening like tech peer Microsoft Core, which said it would take a side-by-side approach to U.S. office reopenings.
The crisis is affecting at least 18 million people, half of the country's population. Despite financial shortfalls, logistical challenges, and an increasingly complex geopolitical situation, we are undertaking a massive humanitarian operation in the country. Right now, with assets frozen and development aid paused, the economy is breaking down. Banks are closing, and essential services, such as healthcare, have been suspended in many places. We need to find ways to make the economy breathe again. So we need to inject cash in the economy. I'm not saying that I'm asking the international community to give money to the Taliban or to the present authorities. No, we need to inject cash in the economy. We need to make the economy breathe. We need to allow people to survive. That is our concern. The questions of recognition and the questions of dealing with government are totally different and can be dealt with, of course, through the principles of international law and other principles. What I'm talking now is to find instruments to inject liquidity in the economy, in the people, to benefit the people.
CEO of JPMorgan, Jamie Dimon, has once again slammed Bitcoin. At a virtual conference on Monday, Dimon said the cryptocurrencies will be regulated by governments and that he personally thinks Bitcoin is worthless. Dimon, who leads the largest U.S. bank, has been a vocal critic of the digital currency. He once called Bitcoin a fraud, then later said he regretted the statement. While JPMorgan's financial advisors can accept buy and sell orders from clients for 5 cryptocurrency products, Dimon said he remains skeptical. On Monday, he said, quote, "I personally think that Bitcoin is worthless. I don't think you should smoke cigarettes either." Bitcoin trading showed no immediate reaction to Dimon's comments. Southwest Airlines said on Monday it expects to resume normal service this week after canceling more than 1,900 scheduled flights over the weekend, blaming unfavorable weather and air traffic issues in Florida. And there were more disruptions Monday. Flight tracking platform FlightAware.com showed nearly 350 additional cancellations to start the week. Thousands of U.S. travelers were stranded.
It's not been fun. It's not a good way to end our honeymoon.
Meanwhile, its pilots union has denied speculation on social media that the cancellations were due to their action.
I've heard it's a personnel shortage, so just not enough labor for the flights.
I was told there may be a crew issue, basically.
The union said in a statement on Saturday that it was aware of operational difficulties, but its pilots were not participating in any official or unofficial job actions. But just last week, the union had said it would file a temporary restraining order to stop Southwest complying with a COVID-19 vaccine mandate for federal contractors, which includes major airlines.
Chevron is joining the net zero bandwagon. The oil giant became the latest energy company Monday to take steps to shrink its carbon footprint. The oil giant set a target of cutting operational emissions to net zero by 2050. That includes upstream emissions from its own operations, as well as indirect emissions such as those from power generation. Chevron also said it aims to cut carbon emissions intensity by over 5% by 2028 from 2016 levels. But it stops short of its European peers by not including greenhouse gases from all fuel products they sell. Norway's Equinor and Spain's Repsol aim to slash or eliminate all emissions by 2050. Still, investors welcome the pledge, driving Chevron shares higher in early trading Monday. The company is pivoting toward its low-carbon business, which includes renewables, carbon capture technology, and hydrogen, in its bid to achieve its target. The company's move comes as investors and governments amp up pressure on energy companies to fight against climate change. A hedge fund forced its rival, ExxonMobil, to add new board members who could help the company better confront the risk of global climate change, an issue that investors say Exxon has long been reluctant to address.